Everybody, welcome to the Awareness Channel. My name is TC. So, the United States signed a deal with Iran. The war is supposed to be, the war that's not a war, by the way, is supposed to be over. The war is supposed to be over, okay? But you and me and anybody with two brain cells to rub together know that this was all some bullshit. You dig me? We all knew Donald Trump was going to start this war because because Israel had him by the short and curlies. Israel had him by the balls. I don't even know how Israel going to act now that he done defied him. You know what I'm saying? I guess he going to call they bluff or whatever. I guess. I don't know. But I guess with the economy going the way it was going, because I personally can feel it. I did a whole video on that $4.59 a gallon gasoline. With the economy going the way it was going, the war couldn't continue. It was dragging the whole world down with it. And Israel just didn't give a fuck. They just didn't give a fuck. They just need what they need. They don't care about nobody else. They don't care about the world. They don't care about anything else. Anything else or anybody else or anybody else's people. All they care about is they self. Well, I think pressure from the Europeans and the Chinese and the Russians and everybody made Donald Trump stand up to Israel. You know what I mean? Because they probably got it in his ear. They was like, motherfucker, yeah, we all know you in the Epstein files. So what? We got people in the Epstein files too. But you can't let that alone allow the whole country to be dragged down into this bullshit because Israel just want to, do land grabs from all of its neighbors so that they can dominate it. And Russia and China said they're not going to stand by and let you motherfuckers destroy Iran like that. They're just not going to do that. So, Trump gave Iran everything they asked for, up to and including reparations. Which brings me to my next motherfucking point. Here go another group of people that the United States is about to pay reparations to. They ain't doing no study. They ain't on no motherfucking fact-finding mission. They're not, confused as to who the money should go to. And they're using money, by the way. Cash payout. For all the damage they done in Iran. They started an illegal war against a country that did not attack or threaten the United States. Trump and them started this illegal war with them. Now they got to pay them back for all the destruction that they did. I wonder who them construction contracts gonna go to. But I digress. But yeah, man. You blow a country all up, and then you go in there and you have all your no-bid contractors go in and rebuild everything, and everybody make a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they're gonna do the reparations, and the Iranians keep control of the Strait of Hormuz. The only ones that ain't on board, the only ones that are not on board is the Israelis. The Israelis are not on board. They said, y'all ain't none of y'all telling us what to do. So here's how we're going to find out. Does Donald Trump have balls enough, Donald Trump and the United States government, have balls enough to cut off Israel's supply of weapons? Is Israel ready to go to somebody else to get weapons so that they can continue bombing everybody in the neighborhood? If Donald Trump is serious about pushing back against Israel, Epstein files or no, if he's serious about it, then he'll cut off their weapons. If not, Israel is just going to keep bombing Iran, and Iran just going to keep bombing right back. And the shit just going to keep going. Up till and even after Donald Trump leave office. Because I don't believe this ceasefire thing going to hold. I really don't. I think they're going to say it's holding, but it's not going to be really holding. You feel me? That's how I feel about how these things work. You know, they tell you one thing and then they do something completely the opposite. And then I've learned that when Donald Trump come out and announce something, usually the complete opposite is true. So the next couple of days is going to tell. But the United States just took another L. All this motherfucking shit about the greatest military in the world, how much money we spend on the military, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. That don't mean a damn thing, does it? You can have the most expensive military, but that don't mean you got the best military. I talked about this the other day. You can have the most expensive, you know, we got the most, we spend the most money in the... No. I heard they're going to institute a draft, though. I heard that they're going to start drafting guys from 18 to 42 or some shit. They're trying to build out the number of active duty troops they can pull from. My 70-year-old ass ain't got to worry about that. But yeah, man. To me, all this militarism need to stop, though. For real, though. I feel like that, you know, there should be a different way to run humanity other than to, you know, at the point of a gun. I really do. I think there's another way, other ways to run humanity other than at the point of a gun. That's how I feel. You know, but I'm just one person, you know. But the United States ain't won a war with that big ass $1.5 trillion budget. Ain't won a war since the 1940s. The 1940s. That's damn near 100 years ago. You feel me? The United States military industrial complex is not designed to win wars, though. It's designed to turn a profit. You dig me? It ain't designed to win wars. It's designed to turn a profit. It's like I said the other day. You take that same drone that the Iranians are using that costs, what they say, about $20,000 or some shit like that to build. That same drone in the United States would be about $3-4 million. Not because the materials are any better, but everybody got to get their little cut. That's why. So, what that make? That make 1, 2. Ever since I got the United States ain't won a war since in my lifetime. Right. In my life. The United States hasn't won a war in my lifetime. And this time, it ain't no different. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to tell you this before I go. It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. The oil going to flow, you know. But this is, what they call this? A memorandum of understanding or some shit they called it. This ain't the actual treaty. Israel gonna have a lot to say about the actual treaty. And like I said, Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I know I'm posting a video. You dig me? TC, and I'm out. Peace.